As you should already know, today is Easter, a day that many people enjoy going to church, eating with their friends and family, and also children love to go Easter egg hunting. I've done every single one of those things today, but I would also like to take the time to remember my grandfather, Ray, Mary, and Grayson, or as in the family, we like to call him Papa Ray. He passed away around a month ago on February 23rd, but he was able to live a long and fulfilling life, and we were happy to see that he got to celebrate his 85th birthday. And now I'd like to take the time to tell you about his history. First off, he served in the Army. In his younger days, he worked at DuPont, and also he was able to help my grandmother babysit about 10 children, and they had 4 children of their own. Papa Ray loved building things, from houses to fences, anything. He just loved working with his hands. Papa Ray was also a nature lover. He really enjoyed fishing, which was good when they moved into their new house, which had a lake. The other day, I was talking to my sister, and I was, asking her what she remembered about Papa Ray. And she told me she remembered that he loved to protect me. For example, we had a rusty porch with like a bunch of rusty nails, and he would pick out every single one to make sure that I would not get my feet hurt. Now, these stories are just pretty much what I've heard from other people, but now I'd like to take the time to tell you my own personal memories. In my younger years, I remember going into the woods and looking at birds with Papa Ray and other little various creatures. And we also like to go fishing with my dad sometimes. And outside, we also loved to play with his dogs. He had 2 Australian shepherds. And it's kind of sad because in his final months, he really wanted a new dog. He couldn't get him one because he was in a nursing home. But that goes to my story. What I remember most about Papa Ray in my younger years is that he is the one who taught me how to braid hair. Now, in my opinion, it's kind of ironic because both it's more of a woman thing. And, my mother could have taught me, or my 2 older sisters, but no, it was him. I was playing with my Barbies one day, and he was like, "Here, give me one." So I gave it to him, and he's like, "Here, let me show you something." And demonstrated it, and then he was like, "Here, you try it." That's how I learned how to braid hair. And I will never forget that, and I will cherish this memory forever. As I got older, I still wanted to go there. On Sunday evenings after church, I would like to go there and eat dinner with him and my grandmother. Papa Ray loved history, and he loved learning so much. When we were not watching the History Channel or the Discovery Channel, he was telling me about his own personal experiences. Now, I'm not going to lie, I didn't like all of them. Some of them were boring, but I always listened, and I am so glad I did because it made him happy, and I'm glad too because now it makes me happy. One summer I stayed there because my mother was in Mississippi raising my 2 little sisters, and my dad was in California working, and I really wanted to stay in Camden to be with my friends. Now, yes, I had a great time with them, but to be honest, the bestest memories I had that summer was with him. Late at night, when my grandmother was asleep, me and him would watch TV in his living room. It was either probably Project Runaway or Ask Your Truckers. But whatever it was, he always had a box of Cheez-Its, and we loved eating it and would stay up till about midnight. The times I have with him are priceless, and I am so blessed to have a grandfather that has been so good to me. And my sisters are both pretty young. They got to spend time with them, but not as much as I have, and I'm glad that I can share the stories with them. Papa Ray will never be forgotten because he was loved by everyone. Days as you can see, it's already nighttime and Easter's going to end, but one thing that will not end is the memory of my grandfather. He will never ever be forgotten in my heart.